Misericordia's retirement plan is in the form of a 401k. Full and part-time employees are eligible to participate. Misericordia matches up to 2% of your biweekly contribution. There is a biannual 4% employer discretionary deposit made to your account. If no form is turned in, you will automatically be enrolled with a 1% contribution after you are eligible. You must complete a form to opt out of participation. Every July, you have the option to auto-increase by 1% every year until you reach 10%. However, 10% is not the maximum amount you can contribute. That is set by the federal government. Misericordia's 401k retirement account is administered by Coralco. Here's their contact information. It can also be found in the ADP employee portal. The plan manager is Madden Funds. And here is their contact information, which can also be found in the ADP employee portal. Full and part-time employees are eligible to participate in the retirement program on the first quarter following 6 months of employment. To enroll or to make adjustments to your retirement plan account, you'll need to log into ADP and go to the Resources tab. Once you're in the Resources tab, you want to hit Forms Library. Once you're in the Forms Library, you'll look to the Benefits section. Here you'll be able to find all the information for all your benefits, but you'll want to scroll down to the area specifically for the 401k. Once you find your way to the 401k section, you'll find the enrollment form. It's with these forms you can make all the adjustments to your 401k account. The first form you'll see where you need to make documentation is the salary reduction agreement. This is where you're going to agree on how much by percentage you want your salary reduced and contributed to your 401k retirement plan. If you do not wish to have a salary reduction, you'll want to check the second box. The third box indicates that you do not wish to have your contribution percentage automatically increased each plan year, which is July. If you leave that blank, whatever your salary reduction is by percent will be increased by 1. So if you're enrolled in a 2% salary reduction to your 401k plan, on July 1st of every year, it'll go up 1%. So you'll go from 2 to 3, and that will occur until you reach 10%, and then it will stop. The next form that requires your completion is the investment direction. You have 4 options. The 4 options are outlined here. Each option is comprised of stocks and bonds and an allocation to stocks and bonds. A very conservative allocation is comprised of 20% stocks, 80% bonds. Stocks have more variable because it's on the stock market. Bonds are more certain. When a bond is purchased, the return on that bond is known at the time of purchase, so it's considered more secure and conservative. The second option is also a conservative allocation, but 40% of the funds are going to be in stocks and 60% bonds. The third, which is considered the normal allocation, is comprised of 60% stocks and 40% bonds. The most aggressive option you have is called aggressive allocation. 80% of those funds are in stocks and 20% are in bonds. Both of these forms need completed when submitting your 401k retirement plan forms. Another requirement is the beneficiary designation form. Whether you are contributing to the plan or not, a beneficiary designation form is required. If you remember earlier in this presentation, it is noted that Misericordia makes a 4% discretionary deposit to your account each year. So there will be funds in your retirement plan whether you're contributing or not. It's important to have beneficiaries designated because should you pass away, we need to know who to give those funds to. If you're a new employee or enrolling in the retirement plan for the first time, these 3 forms are required: the salary reduction agreement, the investment direction, and the beneficiary designation. If you remember earlier, we said that 4 times a year, every quarter, you're able to make adjustments to your retirement plan contribution and the investment direction. These 2 forms are required if you're wanting to do this. If you're only wanting to make a salary reduction adjustment, so the percentage you're applying to your retirement plan, you only need this form. If you're choosing to change the investment direction, you'll need to turn in this form. At any time during the year, you can update your beneficiaries. You want to submit completed forms to Human Resources. You may print and complete your forms and drop them off at Human Resources. You can even pick up forms that have already been printed and complete them. You may complete the forms electronically and submit them by email to josephY@misericordia.com. Please call Human Resources reception with any questions you may have at extension 3038. Please be sure submissions are made at least 3 weeks prior to the effective date. Thank you for gathering some information with regards to Misericordia's retirement plan.